What's going on, Chill with Dan Squad? It's your boy Ant back with you guys with another video. So I just want to get on here and talk. I just finished up watching the events that took place tonight on Friday night. Friday Night SmackDown for like the build up to Survivor Series. It's just a week from Saturday. So I wanted to talk about the key things that were really good going on the show, which I will get onto. Which of some of the highlights. So my first one is when Paul Heyman, Solo, and Jimmy Uso are in the ring, and Paul Heyman being disrespectful on the mic of how Solo was so dominant in his match against John Cena. He gave him multiple Samoan spikes and sending him back to Hollywood, and loving how he has been the most dominant enforcer in the bloodline and I really love what they've been doing with Solo, and I really hope they do something with him with when will Roman and Solo feud. And you ever see my video of that, please check that out. That'll explain everything for it. But with Solo, of the fact that he has been the most has been known to be reckoned with ever since he's been on the main roster, and I really appreciate what WWE has been doing with him, and the fact how Paul Heyman was acknowledging Roman Reigns after his successful title defense against LA Knight, considering the fact Jimmy Uso got involved because he helped Roman retain the championship. Then LA Knight comes out before his match with Jimmy Uso. Then LA Knight has been letting him know that this between me and Roman is far from over. Once I take care of every single one of you, Roman ain't gonna have nobody by his side. Cause LA Knight really let it be known that his issues with Roman and other members of the bloodline, they're far from over. But LA Knight is letting him know that when I'm done with y'all, Roman's next. And then LA Knight has a match with Jimmy Uso. It was a really, really good match. Then during the match where Jimmy had the upper hand against LA Knight, Paul Heyman and Solo leave the ring, and they leaving Jimmy hanging, and Jimmy was like, "Where y'all going? I need y'all help. Y'all got it." And then LA Knight gained the advantage and then hits him with the BFT. 1, 2, 3. LA Knight gets the win. Then after the match, Solo Sikoa comes out. It's a 2-on-1 beatdown on LA Knight, and right when they threw him out the ring, they were continue attacking LA Knight, put him through trying to lay him down on the announce table, beating him up, and then out of nowhere, here comes Cody Rhodes coming for the save for LA Knight to make the jumping even. Because I don't know if y'all seen the show earlier on when Damage Control was attacking everybody, preventing anyone to join Bianca's team for the women's War Game match. If you would have seen on the side of the camera wise how they were capturing it, you see Cody Rhodes in Nick Aldis's office. He was having a little talk because how Cody was so close to regain the tag team championships from the Judgment Day this past Monday, and letting me want to speak to Nick Aldis and have LA Knight be the fifth man for the men's War Game match against the Judgment Day, because we already know that somewhere down the line for the Go Home show for Raw this Monday, they're going to have Drew McIntyre be the fifth man for the men's War Game match with Team Judgment Day. And I really do think that it'll make sense if they have LA Knight be the fifth man for their team. They have so many options of how they could do with this, because I'm really looking forward to see what they do. It could be LA Knight, it could be Randy, or could it be CM Punk? Who knows? Because they're going to be at Chicago next week for the Go Home show, and I'm really looking forward to see how they're going to play this out, because they have so many options of how they could do it. So Cody Rhodes comes out there, evens up the odds against Solo and Jimmy, them fighting them off, and then Cody Rhodes and LA Knight standing in the ring, Solo and Jimmy retreating, because that could possibly be something that they can do, because if they have so many options of how they can do this. I'm really looking forward to like how they do it, because next week is the go home show for SmackDown, because they're going to be in Chicago, because next Saturday is Survivor Series. It's going to be in Chicago. Anything can happen. They have so many options to choose from of how they're going to do this, and considering the fact that this PLE is the last one of the year, because I think they're not going to have no PLE for December besides NXT deadline and all. But I would not be surprised if they do have LA. I don't have a problem with LA Knight being the 5th member for Team Cody against the Judgment Day, because if they somehow do get Randy Orton to join Team Cody, you have to remember Randy's not going to trust Jay, because if you guys remember, for storyline wise last year, Jay, when he was in the bloodline, him and his cousin Roman and his brother Jimmy were the reason that Randy has been out for like a whole year. So it only would. I really looking forward to see like what they do here for the go home show next week. I'm really super excited for it. But this was a really good one. But I want to get to like the closing of the show, where earlier on in the show, Damage Control was like talking about how Asuka betrayed Bianca and Charlotte and Shotzi to like join Damage Control, so-called quote unquote. And then they were cutting like this little segment, and Io, Asuka, and Kyrie were speaking a different language, and Bayley doesn't know what's going on, because I really think that somewhere before or after during or after Survivor Series, that's when they're all going to turn their back on Bayley. And that's when Asuka, Io, and Kyrie, they're going to form their own faction. And it's going to be Bayley and Dakota. But I don't think that Dakota is going to be with Bayley, because I think she's going to be on the faction with Asuka and them. But overall, Damage Control, they were wreaking havoc the entire show. It was like they were attacking people from the back. They attacked Meat Chin, aka Mia Yim, and then they were attacking Zelina Vega, because they were attacking everybody, preventing anyone to join Bianca's team for the women's War Games match. Then closing of the show, when you have Bianca, Charlotte, and Shotzi out there, they're calling out all members of Damage Control, even though they were outnumbered. It was a 4-3, and then when Damage Control. All members of Damage Control were on the side of the ring, about to get on. Then there was a one empty spot, and then here comes somebody, and it was Becky Lynch, and and it has been confirmed that Becky is the 4th member for Team Bianca against Damage Control for Survivor Series. And then all Damage Control got in the ring, a whole all out brawl ensued, and it was really, really insane, and that really closed off the show. But overall, this was a really, really good SmackDown. I'm really, really looking forward to see like what's going to take place next Friday on SmackDown for the Go Home show, because I am going to check it out, but I'm not going to be here, because I'm going to be out of town for like Thanksgiving weekend with my family and all. But I'm really looking forward to it, and I'm really super excited for what takes place on the Go Home show and for Survivor Series, because anything can happen at Survivor Series. All questions will be answered next week for the Go Home shows for both Raw and SmackDown. Really looking forward to it. So comment down below what you guys enjoy SmackDown tonight. I really appreciate all the time you guys watching this video with me. If you're new to the channel, you already know what to do. Run the like, subscribe, all that good stuff. I love y'all so much for showing love to the channel. I really appreciate it. Road to 1K. I love y'all. Thanks for chilling me. I'll catch y'all in the next video. Peace.